The farm lifestyle is a lot of fun. There's a lot of perks to it, it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of people just enjoy the lifestyle of it. A lot of people romanticize it as well and think that you can just do this and make money. And there are certain things that make money, but not all things make money. In fact, most farms lose money. That's why they're called hobby farms, because most hobbies are not profitable. There are some things that we do that are very profitable. There's some things that we do that are pretty neutral, and there's some things that we do that lose money. And we've tried a lot of things throughout the years. And so in this video, we're gonna go through some of the things that we found that have worked, some of the things that don't work so well. Maybe they'll work for you, but they don't work for us in this area. So hope you enjoy. One of the metrics that we use in whether or not we do something on the farm is whether or not it adds value to our lives. And value can be measured in several different ways. For instance, does it provide food? We have chickens for eggs. We have pigs for pork. We have our 2 steers, this year's bottle calf and last year's bottle calf, that we'll be using for beef. They add value for us, for our family, in really high quality food. Some things though that cost us money add value in other ways. Oh, hey there, little horse. The amount of enjoyment though that our family gets, especially my wife and kids, with horses, well, that's one of the things about this lifestyle that is so appealing. Growing up outdoors, having animals, and working with those animals and growing that close bond. You just can't get that with a lot of other things. And that is something that we're willing to spend money on. We know we're losing money on that, but it's adding value in a lot of different ways. By far the most profitable thing for us is hay. And we took that over about 10 years ago. We do that with my dad. And he owns some ground up here, and also we lease a lot. And each year we've been taking on a little bit more as we've gotten more efficient. We start off with some pretty inadequate equipment, and as we made money, we started adding more in that. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in farming, is that it's good to try a bunch of different things to see what works and what doesn't, and to not have a lot of upfront investment in it, so that you have low risk, low reward. And then the things that don't work, you allow to die off. The things that work well for you, you put more money into, invest in, and try to grow them. The second most profitable thing that we do is growing for distillery for essential oils and hydrosols. That's something that's specific to our area. We have a good group of friends that do that, and that's worked out really well for us. But we did start out with a market garden, and we just found going to the farmer's market and doing that whole thing, which we were also selling beef and pork, that we did a good job of it, but the market just wasn't there for us. So that's something that we tried, found out that it wasn't really our thing. We weren't profitable enough, so we let it die. This, however, has been really good to us, and so we've kind of doubled down and continued to do it. We're a profitable farm now. We weren't always that way. A few of the things that I think have really helped us in that journey is to first just try a bunch of things that we think are going to work, and to not be married to any of them in particular, to keep an open mind, and to not invest too heavily in any of them, so that if they don't work out, then we have a minimal loss. Some of the things that failed for us were actually kind of surprising, which is the reason why you try so many different things to begin with, if you're trying to make money. And as we mentioned earlier, not everything has to provide a financial benefit, but it has to add value to your life in some way. And if it doesn't, then for us, it gets put on the chopping block. As farmers, if you guys farm, you know that the last thing you need is one more thing to do. So if it's not adding value to your life in some way, what's worked for me is I'd recommend ditching the thing. I hope that a little view into some of the things that we're doing right now and some of the things that we've done in the past will help you in any decision making that you pursue in the future. And I wish all your farm projects either smashing success or a quick and painless death. If you guys have something you would like us to spend a little more time on with the video, let us know. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. See you next time.